Well, thank you. Thank you for putting tools in the chat. You see how Sandy put them tools in the chat and now y'all can hear me? Thank you, Sandy, that we didn't have to go 5 minutes, that we only went 3 minutes. Thank you. The video is going to officially start when we get to 30 likes. Okay. When we get to 30 likes, we're going to officially start the video. And I want y'all to let me know when we get there. I'll be looking back and forth as well. I see Vera had put the tools too. Thank you, baby. But Sandy, thank you, baby. Thank y'all. Vera, Sandy, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. And while I wait, Vera and Sandy, can y'all do me a favor and let me know when we get to 30 likes? Because that's when the video will start. And while I wait for us to get to those 30 likes and for y'all to tell y'all friends, tell y'all cousins, tell the other family members that we are here, while I wait for y'all to do that, right? I'm going to give y'all a couple of updates. Now, the reason why um y'all had not seen me yesterday is because I really wanted to have a mod meeting before I went live for the first live of the year. However, I talked to my two head moderators and I talked to one of my other moderators, but I don't want to leave anybody out and I don't want to have a meeting and somebody missed the meeting and just be like, oh well, you missed it. I've been calling out for moderators and you didn't. I don't want to do that because I know what it's like to not see a message. I know what it's like to not know about something that's going on because you got something else going on in your life. I know what that's like. So I'm not going to have the meeting until I talk to all the mods because I don't want nobody to be left out. And I know that sometimes it's just a thing of somebody not knowing and not seeing. Just because I decided I wanted to get on my ish and get ish together and get everybody information does not mean that my girl got to get up and jump from whatever she doing because they've been trying to get me to do this. You get what I'm saying? They've been wanting me to do this. So I already know everybody on point, and I just want I want them to know. I want my moderators to know that I'm ready to go. You feel me? It's a couple things that I want to talk about with my moderators on where we about to go with this channel this year, and I want everybody to be included. So I'm not gonna have that meeting until I have everybody included. It's phone number time, okay? It's what is it called? Yeah, what's the thing called? I used to have it at one of my jobs like 15 years ago. That's crazy that I'm even saying 15 years ago, but it's true. Maybe 11 or 12 years, but it feels crazy for me to say stuff like that. 11, 12 years ago, man. I'm getting old, man. I just turned 34 and we having my birthday bash tomorrow when I get off work. We having my birthday bash. We having my birthday bash tomorrow when I get off work. Okay? Because every year that goes past, I don't never get nothing from becoming family for my birthday except for a couple of people. Thank you, Yushraya. Okay, thank you, girl. But we having a birthday bash tomorrow, girl. We having it. Shoot. Come on now. I love on y'all birthdays. Love on me too. Where do I go to like it? Where you go to like what, baby? The birthday bash gonna be right here. We're gonna go live and we gonna clock and pop, but we gonna be putting the cash app up. We gonna be putting the cash app up on the screen a little more than usual. Okay, we gonna be reading the birthday comments, the happy birthday comments, the happy birthday. I started to do the add the super chats in too because the members are back active. Okay, the members are back active. So you now have a chance again to be a day one member. You now have a chance again. There were some people last time before the memberships were turned off. There were some people last time that were literally day one members and they never switched up on it. They never switched up on me. And I thank y'all for that. I told y'all we was gonna get back right, and we were, and we are, and we are. And we're gonna come back. We're gonna be back even better than before. We're gonna be back better than ever, you guys. We're gonna be back better than ever. Now, there's a young man by the name of Karan Makatan. Wait a minute. How many likes are we at? Are we at we at 25. We need 5 more before we get started. We need 5 more before we get started. So before I almost went into the live. Thank you, Vera. We need 5 more before we get started, you guys. But so I'll tell y'all a little bit more about what's going on with me. Okay. And when I see 30, then I'll stop and we'll go into the live. But there are things that are going on to where I can tell that the devil knows what God got for me and what God is going to do for me and with me this year. And the devil is mad as hell about something that I don't even know I got yet. But it's something that God got for me, y'all, and I can feel it on my fingertips. And I literally have no idea what, who, and how it is going to come. But I know that God got me, and the devil know that. And the devil let me know that. Listen to me. The devil let me know that. This ain't no croissant family. The devil came and talked to me type of shit. Stuff. No, this not none of that. This not none of that. This not none of that. This is me saying the reason why I know, and I'm saying that the devil let me know, is because the devil tried to scare me up this year already. Trying to come at me hard with problems already, and I rebuke him in the name of Jesus. I rebuke him in the name of Jesus, and I mean that. Before we get started, I want y'all to know, especially for the new people, I want y'all to know who I am, okay? And I love the Lord. I am not no pastor, minister. This is not a channel where we doing, but there are some of my sisters are going to do things like that. I could just see it. I could just see it, man. I could just see me having a channel doing a certain thing, and then another sister having a channel doing a certain thing where it's faith based and all of. I can just see it, right? But for me, what I'm saying is, for me, is that I know that God got something for me because the enemy has tried to come hard at me already this year. Already. And I'm not going to let it shake me, stir me up or scare me because I'm on the winning team. I'm with God and I know I already won. Like Ronnie said, it might look like they can touch you, but they can't touch you. So I'm not afraid. I will not fret. Greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. With that being said, y'all, it's some things, some plots, some plays, some schemes that are trying to be cooked up, and I rebuke them in the name of Jesus. I render all attacks void in the name of Jesus. And y'all are going to understand what I'm talking about as we go on through this, as we go through this year. But I want y'all to understand that I am going to have laser focus. That's what I'm asking for, Lord. Laser focus. And when I say that, I mean that this is my end all be all. I didn't think for a minute, y'all, there was a time in my life where I felt like, okay, everything that I thought that I could be and was going to be in high school, I'm not going to be able to do this because of this reason. I'm not going to be able to do this because I got a record. I'm not going to be able to do this because of this reason. And this is the thing that I know can be lucrative and that I love. This is the end all be all. This is my baby. You hear me? This is my baby. And I got laser focus on growing this channel. I got laser focus on bringing content to this channel that is not only going to be great, going to be humorous, going to be, you know, thrilling, going to be just jaw dropping, amazing things happening on here, but it's gonna be things that are positive at the end of the day. Hear me what I'm telling you. Even though we might leg slapping Kiki, at the end of the day, we are learning something. At the end of the day, we are breaking down and dissecting certain things because it's people like Krishan in your everyday life. And you need to know how to spot them so you can back away from them. You need to know that you're not the only one that's going through what you're going through. See, when you realize that it's more than just you that's going through this certain problem, when you realize that it's not, you're not the reason why this person is acting this way to you. They have a disorder called narcissistic personality, antisocial personality disorder. And the things that they do are textbook. And when you realize that, it allows you to be able to manage the person and the situation different so that you don't get hurt. So things what do I put at the bottom of the page, y'all? What do I put at the bottom of the page, y'all? Hold on, let me fair use for commentary, research, teaching, and criticism purposes only. Fair use. Because that's what we're gonna be doing. And y'all let me know if y'all hear echo, because that other TV is kind of loud. And I'm gonna be moving back and forth because I'm gonna go ahead and make my lunch for work tomorrow. So y'all let me know if y'all hear an echo. Let me come over here and check and see what the likes are at now. Are we at 30? Now we at 36. Okay, Vera, thank you. We will talk about me some more later. Now it's time to get to what's going on. So, like I was about to say, we coming up on a year now. We coming up on a year that this man's life was taken tragically. Can y'all hear that? Hold on, let me go turn that TV down real quick, y'all. Put ones in the chat. Put ones in the chat while I go turn the TV down, girl. Put ones in the chat for cat for I was finna say for Cameron. Y'all, I've been watching Cameron and Mace. I've been watching Cameron and Mace, y'all, and Dame Dash. Y'all forgive me. Quran, forgive me, Quran. I'm finna call the man Cameron. Lord, forgive me, Quran. It's a young man by the name, and I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. There will nothing will be happening to Cameron Giles at all. I render all those words void in the name of Jesus because I don't want nothing to happen to him. Y'all need to understand how powerful the tongue is. And once you do understand how powerful your tongue is, now you got a responsibility of being careful with it. Now, like I was saying, the young man has lost his life by the name of Karan McCacken, aka Ronnie Doe. And it's coming up on 1 year. And it's too long for there to not be an indictment. So we're going to help them, y'all. We're going to help them get an indictment. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to do that. Do you want to help Baltimore City? Do you want to help Baltimore City? Do you want to help 7 Maryland? Do you want to help them get an indictment for Krishan and Quayle? Do you want to help them do that, y'all? Because I want to help them do it. It's been almost a year. I think they need us. I think we need to be the lead detectives on the case. Okay? Just like cold case files. Just like cold case files. We need to be on the case, y'all. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for an indictment. Put a 1 in the chat if you think this deserves an indictment. I'm back. Now that I have said that, okay, and I turned it down a little bit in there. Now that I have done that, we're not going to be here long because I do have to work tomorrow, so we're going to jump on right on in. But I do want to take a quick glance at the chat and see who here with the family. I do want to say hello to the family real quick. So let me hop up in the chat real quick. Are y'all okay with the chat being on the screen like this? Would y'all rather the chat? Come on, sister. I'm down. Okay, then. Okay, sister. You down, I'm down too. I know Sandy down. Zing, zing. Zing, a zing, a zing. Zing, zing. What's that song? Zing, zing. Zing. If you down, I'm down. If you ready, I'm ready. There needs to be an indictment. Let me see. Right. Rest in peace, Ronnie Doe. That is absolutely correct. Why you laughing, Zing Zing? Zing Zing, why you laughing? All right, man, that TV is still too loud. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you. Oh my gosh, I clicked so fast. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Y'all know I'm hype. I'm excited. I miss y'all, man. I miss y'all dearly. So let's go ahead and get into our first thing, y'all. Let's go ahead and refresh our memories. No. I was just about to go in the wrong direction. I was about to play one of Ronnie's songs, but I might do that at the end. Tell me what to do. Everybody always, I know that's right. All right. Let's go. Let's figure out what we need to do. Let's bring ourselves back into where we were last time, okay? Before we left, right? Before we left, we had a couple things that we were looking at that were bothering us. Let's start with this one because I got to get up real quick. Let's start with this one. Hold up. No, not that. I want to go over here. Can y'all see the screen yet? Okay, good. I'm going to start right here real quick. Do y'all see that? I hate to have to do this, y'all. I really do. I really hate to have to do this, but I need 30 more seconds. Can y'all like the video real quick? Something just happened and I gotta take care of it real quick. Hold up. Oh, I see the comment. I see the comment that said, okay, full disclosure, y'all. Full disclosure, y'all already know. I'm gonna let y'all know everything that's going on. I had I had too much going on. And girl, the lights, girl, the power bill, girl. I just had realized I got certain lights on that I don't need to have on. Because I'm already using two soft lights. So I had to go and cut them lights off, girl. I'm just keeping it real with you. That's what I said. That's what I said when I said, "Oh, I got something I got to do." I had to go unplug the microwave. I had to go cut the lights off. Because I'm not using them, and they're too expensive. They're too expensive. I'm not. I'm not. Bathroom lights. It was too much going on. Too much. Too much. I actually am about to be cooking too while we doing this. I'm gonna cook up a little something real quick for lunch tomorrow. And I we're gonna have to be off of here by 11. But I do want to see. Okay, you said our nephew is sick. He's got a bad cold. Oh my God. He's probably in pain with those shoes on his feet. Is that something that we can see on Ruby Kai? Let me know. Now, I get that and I'm with that about Junior. That's why I started this and showed y'all his head just flopping like that. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense for his head to be just flopping like that. And she still has custody of this baby. I know people who have lost their children for less. Okay? She doesn't even have a home. I know people who have lost their children because they don't even have a home. So this is crazy to me that she still even has custody of Junior. But the worst part of it all, and another reason why I bring Junior up, and I have to remember that I don't have to talk as loud because I have it's on back. Okay, I had to remember that I don't have to talk as loud because I do have a mic so y'all can hear me loud and clear. But she took away something that this baby needed the most, which is his father. And not only because every child need their mother and their father, but the mother ain't Ish. The mother ain't Ish, and his hope was his dad. And she took that away for her own selfish reason. She took that away. And she think it's funny.
From a good family. His mother, yeah, he got his mother, his grandmother, his sisters, and his aunt. They all spoil him because he's the only boy in that bloodline.
They all spoil him because he's the only boy in that bloodline. Do you see the way she even described it? Matilda is not just lollygagging, running around, making mistakes, like she wants y'all to believe. Matilda got a little bit more sense than what y'all think. And when I say y'all, I'm not talking about becoming family, because we all here because we know better. We all here because for a reason. And half of us that's in here started off rooting for her, because we not haters. We don't just walk around and bash women because they got attention and because they pretty and all. We don't do that over here. Oh, because she with blue face, we jealous, and we don't have that. The spirit of jealousy don't reside over here, and it's not gonna reside over here. You're not gonna force it on us. We are none of that. Half of us started off rooting for this girl because we saw where she came from. We saw how bold she had to be able to do some of the things that she was doing, because she looked crazy at first. But people wanted to believe in her and say, oh, she just come from a rough upbringing. She come from Baltimore, right? PG County. Y'all remember that show called The Corner? Before The Wire came out. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember the show called The Corner, based out of Baltimore, that inspired The Wire. Do y'all remember that show, The Corner? I think it was only 1 season, Stacy. You remember that? I wonder if we could watch that together. Because it's a lot of things about The Corner that had me thinking when I was watching it around Christmas time. Around Christmas, you watch a couple of different things, A Christmas Story, other stuff, and then YouTube will take you down a rabbit hole. YouTube know what you like. And The Corner came on, and I watched the whole Corner. And that don't make or break you. That's right. That's right. Mara will be her first day training at the new boxing gym with Calvin. We all need to flood the police department's phone numbers tomorrow. Jenna! Come on, Jenna. Come on, Jenna. Give me some. Jenna, welcome to Becoming Family. Welcome to Becoming Family, Jenna. You look beautiful. Do you have a twin, Jenna? Is that your twin? Jenna, you're gorgeous. I love your eyebrows and everything, Jenna. Welcome to Becoming Family, my girl. Yes, we do. Let's get that done. Let's get those phone numbers out. And while we get those phone numbers out, right? Because we're going to need, the only show she needs to be on is cops. Send her to jail. Boom. Exactly. But I wanted to know, did y'all remember the show The Corner? Because a lot of listen, hear me out. A lot of the streets that she was naming when she was on that Fox show were streets that were on The Corner, that was on that show The Corner. Remember when she said, oh man, she was naming certain McCullough. Remember when she was naming that street? McCullough, uh what's the other street, y'all? McCullough, something else. But the point of what I'm saying is, how was she naming those streets and her mother keeps saying that she kept them out in the county? Now, which one is it? Were you in Baltimore City or were you out in the county? Which one was it? The girl's a liar. And she knew. She came into the game on sympathy because that's how she won that challenge. She won that challenge because of her story, not her performance. That was a Fox show. She won she won because of her story. She saw Fantasia came on and had a story. But see, the difference between her and Fantasia is Fantasia had talent. But we're going to get into that another day when we have more time about that show, The Corner, okay? But you're right. The only one she needs to be on is Cops. Really, really, I just want to see her on the Law and Crime Network, and I want to be watching the case. If I'm not in the courtroom, I want to be watching it on Law and Crime, which I promise y'all, that's one of the things that I will go to. When she gets indicted, we're going to go to court for sure. I don't care what nobody say. And I wish a nigga would. I wish a nigga would. Anybody that want to be in a courtroom on the other side that's mad because we gave them all the evidence that they needed, we gonna be deep too. And y'all, we would whatever y'all would, we would it too. Whatever you would, we would it too. If you would peace, because you know we speaking the truth about this demon, then come on, we with it too. We love y'all. But if y'all want to support this, if y'all want to take that baby to court, flapping his neck back like this, which I'm sure he wouldn't be doing because everybody else other than her that's an adult knows how to hold him properly. So he probably won't be flapping his neck unless he's having a spasm, a seizure. But when we see y'all in the courtroom and y'all want to be peaceful, we going to be peaceful. But if you think that you're going to be in that courtroom and we're going to be walking in and out of that courtroom, if you think whatever you would, we would it too. But we love, we give love, not hate. So we always going to come in peace. Always. So when we go there, we will be going there to see justice take place for this young man right here. We will go there to support the family that's having to suffer the pain of losing the only boy in the bloodline. Like she said, you got to understand the words that she said. She didn't say in the family. She said bloodline. Listen to what she said again. This is a little deeper than what people what this is more than what meets the eye, you guys.
Yeah, he got his mother, his grandmother, his sisters, and his aunt. They all spoil him because he's the only boy in that bloodline.
He's the only boy in that bloodline. We will be there to support the family that lost the only boy in that bloodline. I don't know if y'all know this, but the boy, the man, is what keeps the family legacy going. When a woman gets married, she takes her husband's last name. When he gets married, his wife, his children will take his last name. He's who the boy, the man, is who keeps the name going. But guess what? The bloodline ain't over. There's another one. God gave them another boy. Are y'all listening? God gave them another boy, and he will be in his rightful place before it's all said and done with his family. We are seeing this. Notice this is happening all over, y'all. She not special. She not the only woman that's like this. She diabolical with hers, so I must say, she real diabolical with hers. But what I'm saying is, God gave another boy to that bloodline. And this is the only family that's going to love Junior the way that he should be loved. She unallowed his dad. Now, we ain't going to sit here and keep looking at videos that I showed y'all already. I know what you're thinking. But I want y'all to step into the mind of this is 5 See, this is 8 months ago. All right. We are going into a year since what happened to Ronnie. I'm playing this for y'all for a reason because I want y'all to see what Quill was saying and talking about when nobody was watching. These are the things. This is why I laid off a little bit. Somebody put it in the chat. What month was 8 months ago? Matter of fact, I don't even gotta ask that. This was May the 3rd. February, March, April, May. This was May the 3rd. This was exactly 3 months to the day that he unalived Ronnie. This how he's feeling on the anniversary of what he did to Ronnie.
Problem, that's just my problem, that's just my problem. Father died and I say this shit, that's my problem. Taking bars every day, I got a problem. Had to tell my man, mommy did.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him, y'all. He got to stay high right now. Look at him, y'all. He has to stay high because of what he did. This is the May 3rd. You gotta tell me, Jenna, what happened with Carlissa because I didn't see it. You gotta tell me what happened with Carlissa. And I want to talk about that tomorrow when I get off work. Jenna, can you be here? I get off of work around 6. So we'll probably go live around hopefully 7 or 8 because I'm not going to be able to be on live all night, right? But I do want to talk more about that tomorrow because I want to tell y'all some truth about why I feel the way that I do about Carlissa because y'all know that I rock with Carlissa. You know what I'm saying? I rock with her heavy. And it's more than just what she said that day on that Jason Lee show. But I haven't been seeing what's been going on, Jenna. So I want you to tell me tomorrow what happened with Carlissa, because you know already if it ain't right, it ain't right, and I'm a you know what I'm saying. If she wrong, she did wrong. We eat at different times. What you mean? We don't gotta eat at different times. We can eat together. Nah, but I think I know what you mean. I hope everybody else stays focused and doesn't get distracted with her by her gimmicks. Thank you, Zing Zing. Thank you. If you look at the top of the page, they had said that Krishan had been live for a while. Y'all, y'all might not notice this, but I set this live up. What, maybe yesterday, I think. And then a couple of hours ago, I said, forget it. I'm finna go ahead and go live. And I changed the title. And then I heard that she had went live. That's what she does, y'all. She wanted to go live because she seen the title of this said more evidence. And there is more evidence. I want y'all to see this man's face on the anniversary of what he did. It's been 3 months. He can come and put on that facade all he wants to. But if you, man, open up your eyes, y'all. For those who doubt if he did it, open up your eyes. I'm going to show you myself. Okay? I'm gonna show you myself. Give me 1 second. This is, can y'all see it? 134 views, streamed live on May 3rd, 2025. Can y'all see that? Did y'all see what I just did there? And I'm showing you this because, hold on, let me stop that. Okay. I'm showing you this because it's important for you to see the mind of the maniac, for you to see the mind of what's going on with him. It's important for you to see that, right? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I just saw something else too that I had pulled up for y'all. This is 20 minutes, right? Now, there's a part where Quill talks about you don't watch the real views. You don't be looking at your real views. You can't tell when somebody following you. Dot dot dot. Put a one in the chat if you remember that, and I'm gonna find the video and play it for y'all because I already got it recorded. That's why if he deleted anything, I'm gonna be able to show the police he deleted that, and I still got it. And this is the video he deleted. So this must mean something. It must be important because he deleted it. Can you put a one in the chat, please, so that I can show y'all this real quick? Zing zing. Do you remember that? Let me give y'all the context for the people who don't know because we kind of starting to run out of time. There was a time when this young man Quail said, "Oh, you don't watch your real views? You can't tell when somebody following you." Dot dot dot. They trying to make it seem like somebody just jumped out on him, like a stranger just jumped out on him and caught him off guard. That is not what happened. Krishan was there and made him comfortable. You want to know more proof about that? More proof about that is this. Y'all look at this video real quick. Then we're going back over to Quail. We about to run out of time, so I'm finna start just going. Okay, y'all. Look.
Right? How am I clout
Watch
chasing
this.
if a motherfucker included me in some shit? That's what I really want to know. Cause I've been wondering that shit
Watch
for a
this.
minute. Like, how I'm clout chasing for some shit that's the clout, the clout, the clout put me in. How? Explain it. Y'all sound dumb as.
Now, somebody put in the chat, what year is the Honda? It was at the top. Look. Krishan is in his chat.
I've been wondering that shit for a minute. Like,
England's killing every day. Death now, huh? Playing some bull-ish.
how I'm clout chasing for some shit that's
Heavy on loyalty. What year is the Honda? Now, people might say, well, what is that supposed to mean? But that means something to me because when I first started talking about this and I said that I felt like something might not be right with Quill, that he was a person of interest to me, and I played the video, he said he was going to flip my Jeep. That's what he said. And that was a homegirl car that I was driving. It was a Jeep. It was a homegirl car that I was driving at the time. And y'all know that. Y'all know what kind of car that I really drive. And my homegirl don't even live around me no more. So I don't know anybody that drives the Jeep. But the point of the matter is that he started stalking me and threatening me immediately when I first brought his name up. Now, I'm wanting y'all to look at his comments because I want y'all to see. Somebody said, "What year is the Honda?" They're trying to scare him. They're trying to scare him from saying the truth. This is the live where he said to himself he was gonna let the world know he took a charge for Krishan. But they was in the comments. Krishan had people in the comments, just like how she in here right now. You lucky I can't get loud as I want to get out of respect for my neighbors. You lucky. Because I'm in a different room. But if I was in the front in my living room, I would be giving it up in a different type of way. But I got a mic, so I'm good. It's late. If it was earlier in the day and I was in the front in my front room, oh, it would be a problem. But I'm a respectful person. I would want people to give me that respect. I don't know. So that's why y'all see me trying to be even kill right now. But I hope you feel what I'm saying. I shouldn't have to yell for you to catch that anyway. Because that's clearly somebody in the chat trying to scare that man. Because they know what information he holds. This is even bigger than just the fact that he is the father of her child. This is even bigger than that. He knows that she unalived somebody. And he said it in this video in so many words. He said it. Yeah, she was live since this started. Exactly. She goes live, and that's what I was telling y'all. When I put this live up and I said, "Oh, I'm about to go ahead and go live now," she's been live trying to distract the people because she saw that I had more evidence in the headline, in the title of the video. So she's live trying to do a shenanigan. Trying to get you all focused. Don't fall for that. I don't care about nothing she got going on right now, y'all, unless it can help us get her indicted. And I mean that with everything. All of her antics, all of her games, all of the little tricks and shows that she's doing. I don't care. If it don't concern Junior, if it don't concern Ronnie, I don't care. Because I know what she's doing. She's buying time. That's all. She's on borrowed time. Because the day will come that she will have to answer for what she did to this man and Geronimo Vasquez. But if we can get justice for just at least one, if we could get justice for just at least one, I know that would bring some peace to not only Ronnie family, Geronimo Vasquez, and her sister Chastity. Because I don't care what nobody say. If I was Chastity, I would feel the same way like my sister tried to unalive my child. And I don't care what nobody say. That's how Chastity feel deep down inside. She want to love her sister through that. But she can't help but wonder, why would you leave my son with her? Why would you leave my son with her, knowing how she with knowing all of that? I know Chastity think about that all the time, because I would too. Why would you put my son in a situation or put him in an environment around medications and pills and methadone and all? Why would you put him around somebody who is high? who is constantly getting high, who has the disease called addiction. Why would you put my baby boy around her at night because you want to party and you know she's partying? Most drug addicts are super high when the sun goes down. Everybody knows this. Why would you leave your child around him? Why would you leave my child around her? You flew from LA and said you wanted to be around my child. And then you took my child to mommy's house, dropped them off there, and went to go party. My son could have been with me, safe. He could have been with his grandma on the daddy side, safe and sound. But yet, one of my nieces got to do CPR on my child because you left him around our mama when you know our mama is sick. You ain't that damn dumb. And we ain't gonna believe you are. You know how we know you ain't that damn dumb? You know how we know you ain't? Huh? You know how we know you ain't that damn dumb, Krishan? You think we stupid, but we not, girl. Nobody's dumb around here. Hold up. You ain't that damn dumb. You're not. You're not. You think we stupid, but we're not. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to it real quick. She wants you to believe, oh, I just took him to mommy's house. Oh, I just took him to mommy's house. Nah, ain't no I just took him to mommy's house. You ain't that dumb. You know what you was doing. And you can't convince me that you didn't. Where did I put it at, y'all? Hold on, y'all. I put it somewhere. Oh, I see something too. I'm gonna go look at it in a second, y'all. I'm gonna either look at it in a second or I'm gonna look at it after the live because we rolling and I don't want to run out of time. But we know you're not that damn dumb because of this. Yeah, no matter how real stuff gets, still gonna be a whole lot of faith. Dealing with a whole lot of faith. I see my ex did it the way. I wish it could have been fake. I don't think it's a place more cold than my soul. I don't think there's no place more cold than my soul. So when you took Chastity's baby, she also gave out who address? Hold on. I heard the man general so could be recording, so Ronnie Tillin would have gotten the case reopened unless it's already open. It's just too much with that girl. Yeah, her man say man was general. Hold on. I heard the man was general and that could be a recording and there could be a recording. So Ronnie Tillin would have gotten the case reopened unless it's already open. It's just too much with that girl. Well, my thing with the situation was Ronnie wanted to tell the truth, but Ronnie knew him telling the truth would get him locked up again because he would be locked up for lying, for perjuring himself. He would not perjury. He would be locked up for that. And that's the only thing that I feel like made him just be like, plus the man in him, the same thing that Blue had going on, which is Krishan will say something about Blueface, right? And Blueface won't say certain things back. And then boom, now the whole world hates Blueface. The whole world hates Blueface. People still saying, put a one in the chat because y'all be out in the chat. I want y'all to put a 1 in the chat if people are still confused on if Ronnie is Junior's child. I mean, if Junior is Ronnie's child. Are people still questioning and confused about that? Say to you something else. Okay, you feel like it's inconclusive until the DNA comes out, right? Now, thank you so much for saying how you feel, and not feeling like, you just got to put a 1. I don't want anybody to feel like that. Thank you for saying how you feel, because this is what's going to help us push forward. Now, because you're not the only one in the world who feels like this. So by you speaking up, you're speaking up for a lot of people that feel the same way you do, that just might not say nothing or just might not get in the comments. And I encourage you guys to do so. And the way that she did it is not disrespectful or anything. We have a difference of opinion. And now I want to have a conversation with this beautiful lady. What is it, Feline? Felinicity? 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 Okay, Miss Feline. We're going to say feline. Miss Feline. Felinicity. Feel intensity. Am I saying it right? I feel Zeus baby may have been ritually conceived. Archie, Maritis, you are something else. Wait, what did Maritis say? His investigators might have been a dream, even took the place when he was alive. Yeah, but let's go back to Miss Feline. Okay. Yes, thank you for stating your opinion. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you for stating your opinion. Now, you're speaking for a lot of people that feels this way, right? And I want you to remember something, and I want you to consider something for me. Did you see the video where Blueface and Krishan was arguing in the car? Did you see that video? Did you see the video where Krishan and Blueface were arguing in the car? Hold on.
Baby in the front seat with no car seat, no nothing. It's not even my child. This child looks zero like me. This bitch is outside of my house for no reason. Shake, leave, exit left, exit right. Pick one. Look how she got her baby. Look. Look how she got her baby. Shake. Shake. What are you doing at my house? All right, I'm telling you to leave. Okay. All right. What are you doing here? Look how you got your son. Look how you got your baby. Baby looks nothing like me. Baby looks zero like me. Nobody gives a fuck. You're out. She got the baby in the front.
Now that's crazy. That's crazy.
She got the baby at the.
Y'all know that's crazy because y'all know that Blueface said it was scientifically proven, right? Y'all know Blueface said it was scientifically proven. This is what I'm gonna say because they cut that part off. But did you see she's playing the same part as Lauren London? I don't know about that. I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that. When a trickster is trying to direct your attention, right? But listen to me, because Junior looks so much like Ronnie, exactly. But I see it's but Miss Feline is speaking for a lot of people, y'all, who really don't understand. But let me tell you something about a man. There are men in this world that are called alpha men. And some men believe, and I don't blame them, that they should not have to repeat themselves. They shouldn't have to say something twice. Blueface has said that. He has went after this video, when he let her know first, he went on a interview and he said that the baby was not his and that he swabbed the baby. And as a man, I believe the reason why he's not saying it again is because he said it already. And some men, they don't like that. Some men feel like they shouldn't have to repeat themselves. They shouldn't have to say something twice. You understand what I'm saying? And I thought about that when I was watching this right here. When I was watching this right here, I thought about that. Hold up.
It's Power 1051.
From me, I don't like when people attach their, because I feel like a lot of things that people have conceived about me were from other people's. If you're a good doctor, you make money, and I'm gonna give you another thing to think about.
Okay.
When a 50 Cent who said he sold drugs now sell you vitamin water, we praised the elevation.
Is that not a real line, or that was you don't want to talk about that?
See, this is what I told you again.
What?
There's other people. I'm not here to get sued by somebody, because see what I'm saying to you,
Yeah.
it could turn into something bigger.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So it's
you
like
stand by
I
what you
stand
said.
by what I said.
Okay.
I shouldn't have to say that again. A man never had to answer himself twice. That's why I came to a neutral place to say what I have to say, and I don't.
There are some men that feel like a man shouldn't have to repeat himself twice. He said it, he don't have to say it again. Right? We can tell by looking at Lil Ronnie, but yes, we can. But I understand Miss Feline for having a difference of opinion, and I appreciate Miss Feline for doing that, because you draw the best out of me when you tell me how you really feeling about something, so that I can show you why I feel as strongly as I do about this, right? So thank you, Miss Feline, because that's what draws the best out of me. When y'all actually tell me if y'all believe in or what I'm saying or not, or if y'all are on the same page with me with what I'm thinking or feeling or not, because that's when I have to show you where I'm coming from. And then I'm not forcing nothing on you. You can take what you want from it. But when I heard Mace say that, I instantly thought about Blueface. And I wasn't even watching nothing Blueface and Krishan, because I got my own going on in my life. That y'all soon will y'all know I don't keep nothing from y'all. But I'm praying about what I'm gonna do about this. Because it's that serious. But when I was watching this, I thought about Blueface. Remember when he said people were saying that the fire, oh the fire, oh the fire. Do y'all remember when Blueface said that on that podcast? Because I know y'all saw it, right? I know y'all saw that podcast where Blueface was on there with that man, and he was talking about how I gotta season this chicken, y'all, while I'm cooking. I mean, I gotta season this chicken I gotta season it while I'm doing this. Don't worry, everything been sterilized. That's why it took me so long to go live, because I had to sterilize myself, my hands, everything. But because this is gonna be my lunch tomorrow. But yeah, there are some men who feel like they should not have to repeat themselves twice, and I 100% agree with that. Blue is through the contract, and we finna get back on the other subject. But I wanted to say this. Let me go ahead and wrap this part up so we can get to the next. So we can get back to the M word of Quran Makakan, right? Hold on, y'all. I wish somebody could just tell me the interview so I can go straight to it. Because I'm not going to stop until I find it. There you go.
I think it's her ex, honestly. They've been known to deal. I think it's her ex, honestly. They've been known to deal. I think it's her ex,
Why wouldn't they
honestly.
play the? Why wouldn't they
They've been
play
known to deal.
Why wouldn't they?
I think it's her ex.
Why wouldn't they play the part where? Why wouldn't they? There you go.
Father of Krishan Jr. You keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? You my nigga, you know what I mean? So we keep it 100. What do you think?
I think it's her ex, honestly. They've been known to deal longer than we've been known to deal. While we was continuing to deal. I think the baby looks like him. Okay. Honestly.
You don't think the baby looks nothing like you at all?
What you think?
Man, hey man, I ain't really looked at the baby like that, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take your word.
I got kids already, so it's like, I'm expecting something. But it's scientifically proven. It's not my child. Okay. Swab them. Yeah, swab them. I got paid to do that first little issue, so
He just said it's scientifically proven that's not my child. I swabbed them. Now let me just give myself a pat on the back real quick. See, y'all, we have to do that with ourselves. Give yourself credit when you deserve it. You ain't gotta wait on nobody else to give it to you. Before I knew about this video, I said to y'all, Blueface told Krishan that day that he knew that the baby wasn't his, because he called Krishan to the house that day. For all the new people, catch this dirt. Catch this dirt right here. That day that they were arguing and the baby was laying on the seat with no car seat, that day, Blueface called Krishan to his house and never let her in the front door. Why do you think he would do that? I'm going to tell you, because we running out of time. Because he knows that she's a liar and that she will never face the truth. He knew if he told her over that phone that she would run, do some antics, do crazy stuff, because she done already showed him. And see, when you lie to somebody about something such as a child, when you go as far as to make a fake DNA test and try to put a baby on a man, he wanted to look her in her eyes and let her know he knew that it wasn't his baby, and she went crazy. And I can't stand a motherfucker like that. I cannot stand somebody that gets mad at you because you found out the truth about them. That's how she is. And I don't like people like that. I gotta love thy neighbor, but I don't gotta like what they do. I don't gotta fool with them and be around them to have to deal with that. Ladies, you know this just as much as me. There was a time, okay, where I caught my ex cheating because the girl called me on the phone. And I knew if I called him and told him, oh, such and such calling me and telling me that, I knew that he wouldn't handle it like a man. I knew I needed to be right in front of him to tell him the truth. And so I did a 52 fake and made it seem like it was something else. And as soon as I got in that car, and I mean, as soon as I got in that house and I closed that door, I let that know everything because I wanted to look him in his face and let him know I knew what he did, because I knew he would never face me like a man about that situation. So I had to go there and make him face me. And I knew before any of this, before that video came out, I knew that's what Blueface did, because he called her over there to the house and never let her in the front door. As he's telling her to leave, he said, it's scientifically proven that's not my baby. Okay? Then he does an interview to make it clear for the people, because he knew that she stole his phone and everything that day. I showed y'all everything she did. And so this is important because this is what makes me think about Chastity's son. I truly believe that Rashawn wanted something to happen to that boy. And I don't like that. And I know that Chastity tried to love her through that. But you got to accept, when a person show you who they are, you got to believe them. There is no way in the hell she didn't know the risk. She's not as dumb as she tried to portray herself to be. Because even when this happened, you know what she immediately said? He beat me. He put his hands on me. She did some a thin line between love and hate shit and tried to hurt herself, y'all. That's what she tried to do. But he knew that's the only way he would be able to face her, is if he lied to her and made her think that he just wanted her to come over there. When the truth of the matter is, he wanted her to see he knew what the real deal was. When you do something like that to somebody, that hurts on another level. And I think he deserved to be able to look her in the eyes. But she did that same thing that narcs do. Get mad at you because you know the truth. And it don't got to be no husband, boyfriend, or man. It could be a family member. It could be a mother, an aunt, a sister, a brother, a father, a uncle. It could be any family member. It could be any friend. It could be any foe. It could be anybody in the planet. They roaming free. It could be half of the people in the chat right now. And if you are one of those people, work on yourself. Because I know in the moment it might be hard to face the truth. But rather than get mad at the person that is telling you they know you fucked them over, rather than doing that, just get quiet and don't say nothing. That's the least you could do. Is not say nothing, but to get mad at me because I found out the truth about you and what you were doing to me, and for you to get mad because I found out the truth is crazy. It's crazy, but they do it all the time. I see my sisters hot, Jenna. You feel me, Jenna? They do it all the time, Jenna. They do it all the time, girl. And that's what I'm saying. You cannot get mad because somebody found out the truth about what you did. So check this out. Check this out. Yes, girl. Yes. So look, now that I showed y'all that, right? Let me let this play out real quick because we got to get back over here to the person who unalived Ronnie. But just check this out.
So if y'all not paying me, if somebody want to give me 100,000,
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait.
swab them. Yeah, swab them. I got paid to do that first little issue. So if y'all not paying me, if some of them, I got paid to do that. I'm expecting something, but it's scientifically proven. It's not my child. Okay. Swab them. Yeah, swab them.
That's the important thing. It's scientifically proven that's not my child. Yeah, I swapped them up. A man feels like he should not have to repeat himself. A man, some men feel like they should not have to say it twice. If they said it already. But y'all chose not to believe him. So y'all can't say he wrong for lying to the people. Y'all can't say he wrong, he going along with the BS. Y'all can't say none of that because he came out and he told y'all the truth from the jump. We know the truth. Remember that? That was even heavier than It's Not Your Blood. I told y'all he was doing philanthropy. He was doing philanthropy with Junior. And that's just what it is. He was helping. He was trying to. I'll say he was trying to because, see, she didn't allow him to do it. But he was trying to help a misfortunate kid. That is the truth of it all. He was trying to help a misfortunate baby. He was trying to help a baby that had circumstances that were misfortunate. That's philanthropy. When you're trying to help people and kids that don't belong to you. Because you know that baby needs somebody because you see how fucked up the mama is. I'm not saying he perfect. I'm not saying he 100K cleaning up the Batman child is insane. What the hell was Ronnie giving? I get it. I get that, Audrey. I get that part. And that's what I was about to go into. Is that I'm not saying that Blueface is the man of the year. Okay. I'm not saying that he perfect. Okay. I'm not saying none of that, y'all. I promise y'all, I'm not saying none of that. Keep the Goya packs on deck. You ain't got to put too much into it. When you got that Goya, you just put that Goya on there. You feel me? But yeah, I'm not saying that you know, y'all shouldn't feel the way about the way y'all do about that. I get that part. I'm not saying he the man of the year, but what I am saying is he said it one time, and some men feel like they don't need to have, they shouldn't have to repeat themselves. Some alpha men feel like that. So the minute that it really actually truly come out, which is probably the older Junior get. I mean, I guess he gonna have to just completely morph into Ronnie. The more and more he get older, is the more and more he gonna look like this. And I guess it's gonna have to be when he 18. I mean, and Miss Feline, this ain't to you, sis. I want you to keep coming around. I want to see you in that chat, girl. Come back in that chat because the truth of the matter is nothing wrong with you feeling that way. It's the way that the media is. You hear me? It's not wrong that you feel that way because this is what's being pushed. It's being pushed. Oh, we don't know versus he said it. You feel me? So it's nothing wrong with the fact that you're saying that it's up in the air because I know that the publications that come out, I know that the blogs and everybody that is talking about it, they're talking about it as if, oh, well, it might be up in the air because he looks a little bit like, and that's that game, that's that weird mind that people do to themselves that I don't dig. I'm a straight and narrow person. Tell me what it is. From don't cut no corners with me. Don't do none of that. I don't care if it hurt. Tell me that rock good truth. That's what I want. I can respect that. What I can't respect is the BS and the we don't know or this y'all know it's that man, baby. And this not to you, Miss Feline, because like I said, I know what comes out makes you kind of question it, especially when she get to putting them filters on them, cause she put filters on her own baby. Y'all want her to be around him? Do y'all understand what that means? When she puts filters on her child, do y'all not understand that means that she's not satisfied with the way that he looks? Do y'all know what that means? Do y'all see what's about to happen with her breaking down his spirit because of the way he looks? It is not okay for a parent to put filters on a baby that's a toddler. See, we keep saying baby because he can't walk. He's a toddler, though. He should be running. Has he started walking yet? Anybody? Has he taken steps on his own? I want to know that for real. Tell me that right now. Is he still not walking? Put a 1 in the chat if he still can't walk, y'all. Have anybody seen him walking on his own? Anybody? Where my brown eyes at? We know, you know it. Get out my check, Rashawn. Get up out of here. You must don't know I got mods in the back that's going that. You must don't know I got mods in the back that's going that. They don't gotta make themselves known in here. But they here. It's certain people I ain't even got to worry about. I know they got my back. And I got theirs. Same thing. That's why I refuse to have a mod meeting without everybody, because the mods that I got, I don't want them to go nowhere. As long as they ain't betrayed me, they still with me. I'm going to wait on them just like they waited on me. But this year going to be our year moderators. So tap in. We need to have a meeting ASAP. Tap in. You ain't got to jump in the chat because I like when you do that. But just know, I love you. I thank you for everything that you do. And I do want to have a meeting with y'all soon. Now, yeah, she wasn't it. Yep. We all knew it. Yep. Now, let's get back to helping. It's 11:11, y'all. Y'all listen. I got to go, y'all. I have to go because I gotta be sharp tomorrow for work. But just know, you can feel Krishan in the chat, girl. Yes, this is truly a modern day tragedy making Shakespeare light work. Mwah! April, you know I love you, girl. You know it's good to see you, queen. It's good to see you, queen. It's good to see you, May, honey, Tanali, all my girls' brown eyes. It's good to see y'all, man. Thank y'all for still rocking and holding it down with me, y'all. Jenna, who you telling to shut up? Jenna? Yeah. Jenna. That's who it is, y'all. Check the clown. Person. Take him to the doctor. He can't walk. No walking, talking, crawling, or eating. Damn. Imagine smelling food for almost 3 years and never eating. That's the comment of the day. That's the comment of the day. That's the comment of the day. Everybody on the replay gang, go and like this comment right now. That's the comment of the day. When I get off of this live, go back and watch the comments. That's the comment of the day. May honey, put this comment up under the live as soon as the live post after I end this live. That's the comment of the day. Imagine smelling food for almost 3 years and never being able to eat it. I love y'all, man. I'm out, y'all. I love y'all. I got to get ready for work, and I got to go ahead and whip this chicken up real quick. So y'all have a good evening. Y'all, I am not playing with them this year. This is our year, y'all. Our year could have been last year, could have been a year before, but I wasn't putting in my all. And I'm down, and I'm ready to go. Give me a chance to tie my shoes, and I'm out of there. I'm ready. Let's get it, y'all. Mods. I need y'all. Mods. It's time for us to get each other phone numbers and get in group chats and shit. I love y'all. Peace.